Firefighter, the Fire Association is the civic and fundraising arm. You want me to move this way? The civic and fun. You have the wide-angle lens on. That's the
Standing behind the pole.
Oh,
Stand behind the pole.
hey, Bobby. You're laughing pretty hard. We're the fundraising arm and the social arm of the firefighters, who are all members of the fire department. We raise money, and we also do some civic groups, civic activities. The primary purpose of the Firefighters Association is to provide beverages and support to the fellow firefighters. It's almost like their union. So we each contribute $40 a year to the Firefighters Association, and that helps pay for Gatorade and water, and if we have a big incident that we need to buy food, it buys food, not just for our guys, but for all the members, all the departments that come in, whether they're on the police department, EMS, or fire, and all the mutual aid companies that come in. So that's what that primary purpose is. We also try to give back to the community. We help out with the baskets, the Christmas baskets. We do with EMS and with the police department, we do a food and toy drive that's going to start this year again right after Thanksgiving, and it's going to probably be like 2 or 3 weekends leading up to the Christmas time, and then we'll help participate with the other groups as well in delivering those baskets to probably about 260 to 280, I think is what the number it's been throughout the community. So we have our guys help out with that. So basically what we are, we're the brawn. We may not be too smart, but we sure know how to pick stuff up. And that's what we do with the Sleepwalker too. The Firefighter Association really participates in the Sleepwalker event every year. And that's basically just providing that muscle to make sure everything gets done. We have 3 pancake breakfasts. We have an open house that we usually try to combine with a chili cook-off. We do a firefighter fill program, which is a fire prevention program that goes into the schools, and we partner up with a company that goes out and maybe some of you who have businesses have been approached by the firefighter fill folks, and you get your advertisement or your name in the coloring book, and it goes out to all the, I don't know which grade it is, but there's all the elementary school kids, and then once a year somebody comes in and does a presentation. One of our guys goes up and stands there and looks pretty. It's usually not me, it's usually somebody else. I think last year was our son. Standing there and looks pretty while this other person who is a certified speaker and very good at what they do puts on an assembly at the schools. Very educational. We've gotten good responses from all the teachers that it's a really good educational opportunity. So that helps us because it doesn't put one of us. We were having to take an entire week, and somebody would have to take a vacation day or 5 and go into every school and have a program. This allows us to not have to do that and still get the message out to our kids. We also are very active in shooting off fireworks. I don't know, fireworks is sort of close to my heart because, you know, firemen and fireworks, hold my beer, watch this. You know, it's sort of a fun thing to do. And we do try to raise the funds with that. We have some of the membership, so obviously everybody who's a current member pays $40, I mentioned that. Any retired member is allowed to come. There's no fee for that retired member to be part of our association. And then we have a sub, what we call, they don't like being called a sub association, but the Ladies Auxiliary, which is now just the Fire Auxiliary, is a support arm of the Firefighters Association. We are a 501c3 operation, so they operate under our 501c3. They were instrumental this year in raising about $6,000 for the fireworks fund, which if they wouldn't have done that work, we wouldn't have had those fireworks this year. So that's a little bit about the Firefighters Association. I didn't talk about the fire department. Fire department, similar to Chief Bayless, we are a support service organization, emergency service organization. We aren't staffed. We rely on volunteers to be around. Everyone has a job just like everyone in this room. So their jobs are different times. It may be during the day, it may be at night, depends on what they're doing. They're always available. I said to council last night, we average 7.7 people per call. Some days there's 2, some days there's 19. Depends on time of day, day of week. So they volunteered to respond, and that's who we get there. But we do have a smoke alarm program that we usually apply for grants to be able to fund the smoke detectors. Did I say fireworks? Smoke detectors, sorry. Smoke detector program that we usually apply for grants, and we get money to pay for smoke detectors. So we have those available to give out to people who don't have the financial means to obtain smoke detectors. And just this year, about every other year, we apply to EverReady for batteries, and they always send us a whole case of batteries. So we have all these batteries that were free to us that we passed out to replace batteries and smoke detectors. So some of the things we try to do to give back to the community. I think that's about it. Does anybody have any questions on the fire department, fire